everyone, or afternoon, or evening, or a week from now, whenever you're watching this. I just received a really cool gift from Elaine Jules. I'll put the picture of it and how you get to her website. But she had sent me these cool little crystals and rocks. Fantastic. And of course some nice sage. I think that's rose in there. And always that. And I love those. I burn them often. So I'm going to put them over here on my table. Because thank you for that gift. And all of the other people who have sent me gifts, I have gotten all of my notifications. All of your packages are there. The reason why I did not go by UPS where my P.O. box is because every time I went last week, the line was literally it's in a little shopping center. So the line was it would have taken me hours just to get to the point where I can go pick up my packages. So and they don't have a little separate thing where if you come in, get your packages. They don't have that. You would have to wait in line. So that's the reason why I didn't do that. So I'm going to get them all Monday. After work, I'm going to go and get them all Monday after work. So I'm excited about that because there's quite a few of them. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's like getting Christmas all the time with you guys. And I love it. I really, really love it. So we're going to do a little bit of work this morning. First, we're going to talk about our Lindsey Graham, why he went down to Florida, and what did he do while he was in Florida with the 45. And then we're going to do Pence, see how he's feeling about January 6th, see how he's dealing with it with 45, because I'm pretty sure 45 is trying to do everything he can to bully him into doing something wrong, right? Don't even show up. I'm pretty sure that's probably one of his things. We're going to do a Melania. And then we're going to do a 6-day forecast. Actually, a 7-day forecast. I always do that, but a 7-day forecast. So we're going to do a 7-day forecast from January 1st to January 7th. And we're going to do Trump. And then we're going to do Biden. So we get that contrast to see what's going to happen and what's going on. So hang in there. Let me readjust my camera angle so that you guys can see the cards. And I'll be right back. Okay. Let's do Lindsey Graham. I'm going to try not to do my loud shuffling. I did that all before I got back on camera, so that my cards are very successfully shuffled. Let's do Lindsey Graham. What's going on with him? Why did he go down to Florida? Why was he with 45? So let's see what's going on with that. Steady progress. Move to change work routine. Put in an effort. Well, we have the Knight of Pentacles, that steady effort, that stay and study and faithful. But we also have the King of Pentacles showing up, which is inverted, which is lack of people skills. He didn't do a very good job. He wanted to show that stability that he has with 45, okay? The Ace of Wands, new cycle, new enterprise. The Eight of Cups, withdraw. The Star, bright prospects. Oh, he's talking 45 into bright prospects. Like, hey, you could do this. Hey, you could do that. Hey, you could move on to that. It's okay to let go. That's exactly what it is. He's really on his mind talking to about letting go. It's okay to let go. It's okay. New cycles, new enterprises. He's like filling 45's head up with new stuff to do and getting him excited about new stuff. Discovery. Look at that. He's really sitting down there just, well, Lindsey, are you the only one that can get through to him? Because this is what it looks like. He's yeah, you could do this, you could do that. It's like he's really getting him excited to do something different. Another Ace of Swords, the new idea. The new idea. I would say the new idea in trying to stay, but it says new idea with withdraw. So this is the reason why I say withdraw, meaning new changes, moving on. He's giving him, he's talking to him and saying, hey, you can make more money over here. You can make more money over here. Here's a good prospect. Here's what you should be doing. Good luck, and you know, head on to a new enterprise. The Magician, he has that magic over 45. This is very interesting. And then we have the Eight of Wands, fast movement. Do it as quick as possible, maybe sooner. That's awesome. Maybe he's telling 45, let's do it sooner. Let's do it suddenly. Sudden change is coming. Do you think Lindsay is actually going to be talking to 45 and telling him, let's do it quickly? We also have the Four of Wands, which is marriage and collaboration and rite of passage. That talks a lot about how, you know, the rest before the next stage. So maybe 45 is going to stay down in Florida, rest, and before the next stage, before he goes on to his new enterprise. Visionary. That also talks about the visionary. So he is giving him ideas. He's giving him this whole new idea and whole new support. Like, here, you could do this. You should just go. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with it. That's interesting. I think Lindsay is doing the country a favor by trying to talk 45 out of, let's just go. But I'm interested in this one, fast movement, sudden change. That kind of gives me an indication that maybe just possibly 45 will leave the presidency before the 20th. With the conversation that's happening with Lindsey Graham. All right. Lindsay, if you can get that done, I'm never going to like you, but at least you'll have one notch to the positive. If that's possible. So anyways, let's do Pence. Pence. Let's see how he's feeling. Oops, sorry. I did it again. It's habit. Habit, I tell you. Habit. To shuffle loudly. Okay, let's do this. Maybe I can edit that out. We'll see. Let's do this. Let's do Pence. See how he's feeling about the January 6th. See what he's... Because I'm pretty sure... I just have this huge feeling of 45 just sitting there and telling him, don't go. Just don't go. Just don't go. Just don't go. Can they do anything about that? Don't go. Show your support. Show your alliance to me. Show your allegiance to me, and don't go. That could be a possibility. I don't know. But let's see how he's feeling. Okay. Page of Swords. Deceitful person and spy. Huh. That's interesting. Clever, skilled, manipulative youth. All right, we're going to go with that. Chaos. He's going to create chaos. The illusion, the fear of change. He's really scared about the change. He really doesn't want to do it. He's afraid of doing this on the 6th. He's really afraid. I wonder why that deceitful person comes up, though. The Three of Cups, friendship, collaboration. The rewards, the friendship, the collaboration with 45. This is his base. This is what he is. This is what he's shown us. This is who he is, right? But we also have the Knight of Pentacles, that steady progress, again showing up. Putting in the effort. Comes into it. The Knight of Swords, bravery and courage to do what he's got to do. We have the Nine of wish fulfilled, Eight of Cups, withdraw. I don't think he'll show up. Or at least he's really seriously contemplating not showing up. The withdrawal from the whole ceremony. Wishes fulfilled, satisfactory, and this is the abundance. So happy to withdraw. Happy to withdraw. The Ace of Swords, new idea, mental clarity. That's outside influences. Like, he knows that there's no way for 45 to get to where he wants to go. We also have Biden, the Knight of Cups, showing up. And then we have the marriage and the collaboration with that. Success of establishment. Okay. Maybe he is going to show up and do it. Because with Biden showing up right here, and then the marriage that he's going to hand the wand over, you know, in a sense. He has no power on January 6th, really. He's just there to facilitate the whole process, and that's about it. That's all he's got. He can't do anything. But chaos is involved. His party is involved. Withdraw, contemplating him not showing up. He knows that Biden is going to win. That's the reason why Biden shows up in the marriage. So he may. The Six of Wands, victory. And then the pain over it. The pain over Biden's victory. Because these continue on, like Biden, the marriage, so the marriage to the other party, and then the victory of Biden, and then his misfortune and his pain to do so. Huh. Very interesting. How Pence is hanging in there, or what's going on with him for January 6th. He's definitely torn. All right, I want to see if he's going to do it. So let me do the 4 on top and the 4 on the bottom. I want to see if he's actually going to be, because there's 2 options here that he can take. And it looks like he is contemplating either one. So let me see what's going on with that. All right, let me see if I can shuffle over here real quietly. Maybe that's better. I just got to shuffle, people. I know that it hurts your ears. I'm trying to be accommodating. Whew, Temperance shows up. Okay, well, let's go with Temperance for right now. Balancing, purpose. What's that one? Temperance, and then Knight of Swords, bravery. I don't know if he's brave enough to do this. The Knight of Swords comes, the King of Swords. I don't know if he's the Temperance, the balancing, but also the bravery comes up to do this against his king. Wishes fulfilled. It shows up again. The wishes of his king. Let's see what the wishes of his king are. So the Temperance, the happy family. The 2 of Cups, the attraction of the loving union under the bravery. And then the 7 of Wands, defending boundaries, defending his boundaries with his king. And then the 4 of Cups, disconnected and boredom. I don't know if he's gonna be there. I honestly don't know if Pence is going to get there, because he has this problem with defending his with the king. His king is really, really on him to do what I want. Do what I want. Do what I want. You're my second in charge. Do what I want. And he's defending his boundaries here. And then he has the disconnect, and like he wants out. The disconnect of the whole situation of his wishes, disconnected boundary. He doesn't want to do it what his king wants, but he may just not show up. This tells me that to balance everything out, he just may not even show up. Interesting. All right. Let's go move onward to Melania, see what's going on with her. Somebody texted me and says that Melania looked like she was just elated as she was leaving the White House. I don't know. I watched and see what they were talking about. I saw her just kind of like out. I don't know if she was just kind of excited just to leave the White House to get out of there, or she was just moving fast. You know how sometimes the security will tell her, we need you to move quickly and fast, to eliminate risk of any danger. So that kind of hit my third eye, or my intuition, as I was watching it. So let's see. Let's see what's going on with Melania. I love how Nines from Nines Corner, how she does her accent. I don't do accents very well. I can do a country accent, but that's about it. All right, Melania. Let's see what's Melania. See what's going on with her. See if how excited and how happy she was, or whatever it is that she was doing. The Ace of Wands, new cycle and enterprise. She's ready to go. She's done. She is probably happy. She probably will never come back to the White House ever again. And that may be the most excitement that she has. The Ace of Cups, a new birth, new love. Ooh, new love. Maybe she has a little pep in her step for the new love in her life. The Eight of Pentacles, which is doing the groundwork. Could be filing for divorce or getting the divorce papers drawn up. Ooh. Financial, material, and hardship. So she knows that she's going the financial hardship. She's aware of poverty, or the lack, or his unemployment, or missed opportunities, or whatever. It's in her mindset to know about what's going on with that. Let's see what comes into here. The Chariot, moving forward. She's moving forward. She's done with it. She's moving forward. Guys, I don't think we'll ever see her back into wishes fulfilled, satisfactory. I don't think she's coming back to the White House. Temperance, balance. The King of Swords, her outside influence is the King of Swords, which is always 45. The Delusion. Ooh. That's surprising. And then Judgment, renewal and rebirth. This Delusion card has thrown me for a minute. Let me see. The Nine of Swords, worried, with the Sun of happiness. And of course the next one is withdraw. Delusion. So Temperance right here, balancing the forces, her wishes fulfilled, balancing the forces. Tolerance, meeting. Then 45 is her outside influence, but the delusion of him is creating judgment. Spiritual awakening, heal, change. So she knows that he's delusional. So she's lived in luxury. Temperance and balance is showing up. She knows that her husband is delusional, and she's wanting renewal and rebirth. But she's really worried about it, or him. I mean, she really could have a grain of salt of worry for him, because we also have the Sun, which is success and happiness and prosperity, that he's not going to do that. She's worried about the money. She's worried about the prosperity. She's worried about the future. I don't think we'll see her back in the White House ever again. I think the moment she stepped out, that was the last time that she'll ever be back. And here's the caveat on that. I mean, if 45 wants her back for some reason, she's of course going to come back, you know what I mean, fulfill her wifely duties, but she will never come back to the White House and be first lady. You know, this is kind of how the feel of it is. She will never ever fulfill that role again. She is over it. She's done. She could care less about what she has to do all the way to January 20th as first lady. She's out. And I'm not sure that she's new love and enterprise being over 45, because she knows that he's delusional. All right, let's move on to the 7-day forecast. Let's do Trump first. And so we're going to go from the 1st to the 7th of January. The 1st and the 7th of January. The last time I did this, it really worked out. If you guys want to go check out that video, it was unbelievable. Even how the chaos or whatever landed on Thursday. That's when Texas put forth their lawsuits against the other states. It was like craziness happening on Thursday, and that's exactly where it landed. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's do Trump first. And we have January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and the 7th. This is Trump. So this is interesting here because financial control and stability shows up on the 1st. Financial control and stability shows up on that. Stingy, withholding, but ending. Death on the 2nd. Patience and steady progress. 9 of Pentacles is that constant effort. Self-sufficiency. So that means he's pulling away. Then we have the King of Swords, which represents 45. Then one comes on the childhood memories and at home, goodwill and kindness. And then the 8 of Swords shows up also on the 7th where he's tied up. Beware paralysis analysis. And that comes right underneath death. I don't know. So is he going to announce that he's done with the presidency on the 2nd? Or is he contemplating that? Or is this, the renewal? He finally inside has said, I am done. I am done. And then we have the constant effort for him to move on. We have also the 6 of Cups, which is, past returning reunion, harmony and happiness. So maybe once on the 2nd, maybe that he has either internally or outwardly says I'm done, and then he's gonna move on to whatever he's gonna be doing. He also this is the card, the ending up on the 7th, like self-imposed. Like he cannot break free from his mind. He cannot break free from his delusions. He cannot break free from anything. He's just wrapped up. He is self-imposed, restricted to be, and that's what it is. Self-imposed problems that he has done for himself. He's not a victim. He has done this to himself. This is the reason why nobody has compassion for him. Much. Maybe his children. I don't know. But anyways, maybe somebody who just naturally has compassion for human beings like him. So it'd take a long stretch for me to get there. However, this is interesting, especially when we got death on January 2nd. Ending. All right, let's do Biden. We have the contrast, right? The contrast to that. So let's do Biden. See what his 7-day forecast is on this. Let's do... Sometimes when they flip over, you know that they're part of the program. And then sometimes when you flip over, you just know you were just being lazy at shuffling. It's an intuition thing. Not necessarily a that's exactly what it is every time. It's an intuition thing. Okay. Biden it is. Let's see what's going on with Biden for his 7-day forecast. Generosity. 9 of Pentacles. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, we have the generosity and the charity on the 1st. Maybe he's the one that's talking to the Senate about the stimulus or the whatever checks. Control and power. loyal, career-oriented on the 2nd. So it's like he knows that he's in. I mean, on the 2nd of January, he knows he has the control and power and the discipline. And the world knows it. The world is watching him become president. Now the star are the hope, the bright prospects, and then we have the 10 of Wands. Of course, he's going to be burdened. He's burdened with fixing everything that 45 has ever done, and then he's going to realize how poor and how much money has been taken, because we have the Queen of Swords right here is bitter cover up, and he's going to realize the bitter cover up, the burden of the money being stolen and the bitter cover up on the 7th. He's going to know. Which is weird. So it talks about his knowing and what's going to happen, and what he's going to realize is the lack of stability and unemployment on the 6th. When he goes in, he's being handed a failed presidency. That's what that means. He's been handed a failed presidency over to him, and he now, the bitter cover up and the hurt and all that, he's just gonna be so more aware of it, the burden of it. But here on the 2nd, it talks about him being in control and power on the 2nd. So where Trump's was the death, and then Biden shows up as the control and power. I find that interesting. Very interesting. This is, for entertainment purposes only. So something on the 2nd of January, according to my cards and according to everything that has happened here today, something on this January 2nd is going to be very transitional. Trump got death. Biden got control of power. And then the world watches. Success, fulfillment. Very interesting cards, if I do say so myself. All right, everyone. You have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and I will see you again, I promise. Thanks.